Engage your flames. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand and a dope from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Let me levitate into your dreams. I will make love so cosmically. Take off my flesh, you don't need the rest. I'm a man who's the best, so take your guess. Is it me? The purple man. Jesus was the purple man, living in a desert, purple land. Snake bite to the head, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Next slide, Chewy. I just sweep all the leftover Greek that they're too afraid to sneak a peek. No, I ain't monetized, so look into my eyes. The truth never dies, the Medea is the real Christ. I got fired for all my lies and sexual assault. It's not my fault. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. No, goddammit, no. Do you understand? All these sexy guardians are engaging my flanks. The standard translations are just a mistake. God is in hedonism and perversion, not the saints. Scholars in the back alley taking the bait. Pants around their ankles, I'm the one no one can debate. Jesus was the purple man, snake bite to the hand. Died because he missed the bland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. This blind's waiting on hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Wait, no, stop, I didn't attack those girls, baby. No, I didn't become a janitor to be closer to impressionable young women. I'm a classicist. Yeah, the assault was all made up because they don't want you to know the truth about the 30,000 Christ Jews. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man.
Warning, we are not responsible for any booty shaking, titty licking, drinking, cheating, or any other irresponsible actions you're about to watch.
People think I'm gay. Let's boogie. Dr. Till is a racist.
Are you living somewhere you rent?
You know how tight a virgin black ass is?
Yeah.
You can't act black.
This lady right here, she's black. But really, it's a CIA mask. She's doing CIA blackface.
Ministry of Duds.
Subtitles.
Turns out, the Westboro Baptist Church was right all along.
Jesus is a guy who walked around with 12 children.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
The path of a lesbian is truly a hard and lonely one.
This guy actually believes he's boiling people and roasting people on the internet.
And my voice sounds like dog shit. What is up, everybody? Woo! Yeah, my voice sounds awful. It's gonna be a great listening experience for everybody at home. Welcome everybody to the Ministry Dude. How's it going? I'm your host, Dr. Till. Hit that like button. You know all the shit. It hurts to talk. I don't know why. I'm not sick or anything either. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's
No,
too much
what it
pussy
is-
eating.
Yeah, there we
No,
go. Let's go with that.
What it is those cheap ass Montego menthol cigarettes you
Well, I
fucking
don't
smoke.
smoke menthols. I'm a black guy.
I'm pretty sure that color of that box looked like a menthol. Okay, so you still
Blue.
smoke that cheap ass Montego
Fuck
brand,
yeah,
brand.
dude. Do you know how much fucking cigarettes are in goddamn Arkansas? They're like fucking $12, $13. It's ridiculous.
I mean, a carton of Marlboro Reds down here is like almost $100.
Yeah, well, that's no.
Quit buying them by the pack. Buy them by the carton. They'll be a little bit cheaper.
Well, maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know what I did to my voice, but I just fucked it up like horribly. It started happening around like early afternoon. My voice just fucking started going. I don't know what the deal is.
Were you yelling at people this morning?
No, I should have been, but I wasn't.
Oh,
Maybe that's why.
maybe. You didn't use it, so you lost it, bud.
The weird part is if I start shouting, it sounds more normal. But I talk at normal volume. No, Hal, you stop siding with Eric. Shut up.
Should we get you like an RFK mask for the rest of the show?
That would be pretty good.
See, hey, no, do not fucking discourage two people that have the same fucking idea that
No.
is probably right.
It's never a good idea for my girlfriend to agree with any of my friends.
No, I'll take this one. I agree with what you just said, but I'll take this one. Fucking quit doing the fucking cheap ass cigarettes, dude.
Well,
You're
everything
gonna
else
kill
is so
yourself,
goddamn
do it
expensive.
proper like I do.
I mean, sure, why not? Well, we do have a lot of things to get to tonight. Chief among them, I was really hoping Kyle would actually make it. He says he's having internet problems because I have a perfect finding Kyle a wife segment tonight, but we'll save it for tomorrow.
Fuck that. We don't need his input. We need to fucking vote on it ourselves.
Well, maybe
You can I can be Kyle in his stead.
Yeah, hey, where's Josh?
Oh,
Yeah, where the fuck
Where's
is Josh?
Yeah, we can have American Kyle
Maybe if I hold my throat.
do
No,
the
doesn't
same
help.
thing.
I thought maybe my throat was dying, so if I just like pushed on it, no, doesn't.
oh,
doesn't do-
maybe.
didn't
What
do
if this is
anything.
like the last things you'll ever say before your voice is gone forever?
Fuck it,
You ever thought about that?
don't care.
Okay.
I can still type.
You'll
Stephen
sign.
Hawking did fine.
I'll do shadow puppets. That's what Kyle said. It's just shadow puppets, right?
Nah, that would be terrible.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to power through this. I might have to rely on Eric and John here to talk. How if my voice stays like this, I could say I'm Batman even better. Although I do just sound
It
like
wasn't.
RFK.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. No.
No.
It's like it's like the mid range is completely.
You sounded like
Veronica.
you sounded
what the
like
hell?
old dying Christian Bale Batman.
Oh damn! I've spent too long as Batman. Fuck this shit. Let's watch some videos because my voice hurts. First up, let's check in on our buddy Eamon. This is from a recent stream where he claims that guitarists shape society. Sounds rational, right?
No, not at all. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Guitarist shaped society. No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on, Eric. You don't think musicians are important?
Maybe some genres of music, but not society.
Yeah.
Like the Dow Jones has never gone up or down depending on how good.
I don't know. I remember
guitarists
that
are.
time in the 70s when Jimmy Page did that really sick riff and the stock market skyrocketed.
Well, that's when he did what was it? The American anthem.
No, that was Jimi Hendrix.
Oh,
Wrong
who
Jimmy.
did you say?
Jimmy Page.
Oh yeah,
Led
I don't
Zeppelin.
really care about him.
Dude, Led Zeppelin was fucking sick.
Led Zeppelin sucked.
No, Led Zeppelin was
Dude,
great.
no.
Led Zeppelin was amazing.
One of my buddies growing up kept, because his dad was a big, huge Led Zeppelin fan, kept trying to tell me it's so great. No, it's not. Some
It
of
really
their
is.
songs involve having sex with a 13-year-old. or some shit like that.
What rock star didn't have one of those?
Yeah.
Then they're bad people.
Yeah, you
they're
just
bad
skip that
people.
song. You're not condoning their life choices. You're just listening to their awesome music. Like, you telling me Immigration Song is a bad song?
I don't know. I'm not that much of a Led Zeppelin nerd that I know the names of the
You know the song. The dun, 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 dun. I can't do the scream because my voice
Something about the ice and snow.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Hammer of the Gods. Hammer of the Gods.
Oh, dude, that shit was fucking tits. Straight tits.
It was straight tits, isn't it? What?
Dude, it's like this. It's the second song that comes up. Always skip Stairway to Heaven. There's no reason to listen to that song.
Yeah.
Like, this song, Eric.
Yeah, of course I know that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I hadn't engaged the sound because now I don't have to edit that out later. But you know that song. That's a fucking amazing song.
Woo!
You've never played that song and then like walked into your
I-
bedroom and ripped your
no.
clothes off and
I'm
fucked your
not
woman
saying
ravagely.
Led Zeppelin. I'm not saying Led Zeppelin sucks. What I'm saying is they're overhyped.
Well,
Like,
I wouldn't even say
dude,
that, Eric. Here's why. Same thing with the Beatles. They're not overhyped. They've just been around a really long time, and there's been so many generations that have found them. Went, this is fucking amazing. That's why
So
people
you-
think they're overhyped. Because it literally is
you-
just a lot of people.
You have to understand that where I grew up, we had.
Yeah, I'm sure
I
you guys
wanna
like hair
say
metal better.
No, it was like 96.7 the Gator. And they had Get the Let Out from 7 to 9 every weekday. So it was just 2 hours of Led Zeppelin every weekday.
Okay,
And
that
you
can
know,
kill it
that-
for you, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. I understand that. Like, overplaying something can really kill it for you. Let's hear what old Eamon has to say about guitarists.
And guess what I'm finding? Oh my God. 35 years it took
Oh my God.
to
Look what I'm
find the guitar.
I'm finding Jesus.
What is this picture that he has, like, he's got next to him? What the fuck is this? This is some homoerotic shit.
Yes, that is on the cover of like every woman's like fucking romance novel. It just needs like a bear in the background or something.
Our players are the ones who are creating society.
No, they're not. No, not at all. There's never been one guy that showed up. Hey, Till, what was like the medieval version of the guitar?
Sorry,
like,
Eric, I can't hear you. I'm creating society, man.
Yeah, I have a couple of those too. I'm not out here creating society.
Oh my God, are you the
So
son
out of
of
tune.
God?
No, like okay, wasn't there an instrument called like the lute or something
Yeah,
back in like old British times and everything when they
Old British times.
European when they had the kings
Yeah.
and everything.
Jolly old British times.
It's the time of the Britons.
Foggy London times.
Foggy
That's what
London
we're
times,
calling
oh
Foggy
my.
London times.
When they
And
go
I said
round
we
playing
ship
the
all
lute.
the prisoners to their own country. Oh.
I've just discovered if I do like a bit of British voice, my voice sounds a little better.
So like, there's got to be some
Let's do British for the rest of the show.
European folklore where like isn't one of Robin Hood's merry men like he plays the lute, but he's not like a main character or anything?
Yeah,
Like
they had a
Robin
dude
Hood-
that just played the
think so,
guitar. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
He was making
He-
all the plans to steal the rich's money.
oh yeah, I fucking doubt that. That nigga was just getting high as fuck. That's what.
Yeah. Well, back then, how many people knew how to use instruments?
Like
Not
7.
many. So he would.
Not many.
so,
Well, they would
like,
just make their own instruments. Oh shit.
He was a slave. He was just their boombox. That's all he was.
Hell yeah. I would look back then. There's no music. That guy gets a free pass to just hang out.
Yeah,
Just gonna
for
play
real,
music,
like,
bro.
Can you imagine? Like, all right, they're like, hey, what can you do? Can you fight or do anything? No, but I can play music.
It's better than listening to the wails of dying peasants.
And there's like at least tens or hundreds of people going, well, nobody plays music.
Yeah.
See, hold on. There was a video that I found, and I'm gonna keep playing this.
Oh God! You think I'd have figured it out with the oracles? You know what I mean? Right? You'd think I'd have figured it out with the oracles. But I'm gonna bring you some tonight. Here's some dead musicians, and I purposefully went to the anonymous section of the cemetery.
And I personally went to the
I want to pull out.
Have you guys seen this? This is a little bit of a detour here, but it's related. Have you guys seen this video?
Or if I do say so myself.
Thanks, man. You want to hear a song on it? I've been working on this song called "Through the Fire and the Flames." You heard that?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me know what you think of my progress of it. Wait, where's this? Starts. Okay.
Okay.
That's already a song.
You know, like the intro.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But you know the song "Through the Fire and the Flames," Eric? It's like one of the most difficult guitar parts because the guy who recorded it literally sped it up. So people were having a hard time trying to figure out how he was playing this fast, and he wasn't.
Is that why I write? No, that's got to be just a. Well, he only played a few notes. That's not a song I recognize. That's just
Eric,
that's just a
Eric,
scale.
This is
recognize.
the turn. You gotta wait for the prestige.
Man, it's a hard song.
Yeah, I know. I've heard it, but I haven't actually heard anybody play it though. So, I don't. Really
I can
know.
if you want me to.
Oh shoot!
Jesus Christ.
This is how this guy's able to play this shit.
Yeah, he's not playing that.
He really is. He is.
Oh, so it's just pulls?
It's called finger tapping.
Yeah, finger tapping. That's what I meant. Yeah.
And I believe the guitarist of Dragon Force, he can play that fast, but he can't play that fast
all
the entire fucking the time.
Now there are people since that song has come out who has actually learned to play that song at speed with their hands, and this guy is doing it probably the easiest way, which is using 2 guitar necks.
Hell yeah!
I love the Dragon Ball Z add in.
I lost my headphones.
What's happening?
I hope I was in time. I couldn't hear it.
That was fucking badass.
So let me ask you a question: is it so fast that you know how you have your 1-2? Like, is he doing a 1-1-2-2 on both hands? Like one is 1-2, and then like the other one is 1-2, so it follows each other. Is that how fast it?
What
has
it looked
to
like
go?
he was doing was there's like the trail of notes is like really quick in the same spots. Like you're kind of going back and forth across frets and like so you're jumping sharps and flats and stuff like that. So what he's doing, he's alternating his hands to get all the notes at the same they go in perfect order.
Damn, that's even harder.
Yeah. And so I was asking about how's he making the drums. It's a backing track. They have the backing tracks just on YouTube. You can go find them real easy. Just type in guitar backing track, and they'll give you every song just about without a guitar. All right, back to this fucker.
People that you would never, ever, ever run across before. You know, you've never run across them before. You never will in the future. And I'm bringing them to you as a service, as a necromantic service.
I really don't like the photo we used for Jesus Christ.
You don't like the purple ice cream coming out of his eyeball?
No, I don't. Maybe it's just my Christian past, but it's like it bugs me.
I mean, the closest thing that could be would be blueberry ice cream, and nobody eats blueberry ice cream.
Well, it used to bug me too, John. And then I kept listening to him, and he just got more and more ridiculous to the point where it's like, oh, this is like a parody of itself, I can't even be offended anymore at this point. It's just so stupid.
All right. I just got to I'll get there. I'll get there.
Well,
I hope.
The seeing him and the other guys in blonde wigs and lingerie really kicked the legs out from me. This fucking really took the teeth out of his bite. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you're just a gay guy.
Dude, like, the purple is weird. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, it reminds me of the Purple People Eater.
One-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people here. That's a penis.
Emphasis on the romantic of the.
Yo, what up, Johnny Rocket?
What's up, dogs?
Oh, man, you're jumping in at the right time. We got a little
Get
clip here from
woke.
Eamon Hillman. He's saying that guitarists create society.
Whoa. You know
Right?
what? Every time I've been at a party and a guy busted out the old guitar, I was like, that guy should be mayor.
I think a new building just went up across town.
That's a good analogy.
Necromantic. Oh, God.
That's
All
a
right,
guy
are you-
nobody invites to the party again after that.
Well, they just don't bring the guitar next time. He's
Yeah.
fine if he doesn't have a guitar nearby.
Okay.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Jinx.
Or free falling, dude. I was that guy at one point.
Oh,
I
that's
played Free
at least that's a song that girls go, oh. They like kind of warms their heart a little bit. And you can like, worm your way into, like, I'm a good guy.
I don't rape
You're like,
anybody.
oh, yeah. As you ask me, really nice. She's a bad girl, always
Oh my
making me
God,
bring a
dude.
ski
You
mask.
just reminded me of how embarrassing that is to play.
She's a good girl for letting me hog tie her through the closet.
That's
Her friend's ratchet, but I'd totally bang her too.
I wasn't singing it because I know I can't sing. Till you know I can't sing.
Hal says that one-eyed purple people eater was the name of one of our groups at summer camp when I was a kid. Does it really mean penis? I've always just assumed
Yes,
it does. I think it is.
Obviously, have you not listened to the description?
Bro, is
One-eyed,
your
one
penis
nose.
not purple?
Yeah, I mean, purple-headed warrior.
Hal's
Hal's
just
oh my
been
God.
with a bunch of Mexican and black men, so she doesn't realize that the tip of the penis is supposed to be purple.
She's never gone outside her race, Eric, and that's why I love her.
Based.
Did I have my first kiss at a Christian summer camp? No, but I got my first hand there.
Yeah.
That's not even a joke.
Those camp counselors were cool.
I didn't say that. He did. That's not what I was implying.
So dark, so quick. I love it. You know,
service.
a kid drowned that day because some gay counselor was given till head. And
No,
that's how
And Eric,
Jason Bourne
I only say
started.
I got a handy because I was 14 and a girl grabbed my penis on a dare in a game of Truth or Dare, so I counted that.
That counts. That
Yeah,
counts.
at 14, that fucking counts.
Emphasis on the romantic of the necromantic. Oh.
What?
There's no such
wants to
thing
fuck
as
dead people.
necromantic. That's necrophiliac. Like, if you fuck dead people, dude. Like, that's not a different gender or sex.
Emphasis on the romantic and the necromantic. Dude, you're just a freak. Just be a freak. You wouldn't be allowed on YouTube. You'd have to, constantly remake new channels like Hormaxer, but just be a freak, dude.
If you got it, all right, let's say he's going to graveyards. If you got to dig out a corpse to have sex with. First of all, how do you even have the energy after you've done that?
Eric, dig out? No, you go to the morgue. What are you talking about?
No, because there's grave robbers who fuck corpses.
Yeah,
There's gotta be a thing.
I would assume a necrophiliac wouldn't want to fuck a rotting corpse.
I think that's what they like. Do
No,
only
from what? Okay, this
corpses
is
get
this is
raped?
based on me knowing the joke of Sam Kinison, where he says, "Oh, you mean even after you die, life keeps fucking you in the ass?" I assume most necrophiliacs want a fresh corpse.
Yeah, they're usually morgue operators or funeral directors.
That's what Hollywood has taught me.
Here's where you're wrong: is you're assuming these
Sound like Hal.
psychopaths have standards. All right.
I mean,
Ed Kemper.
I get what you're saying.
Ed Kemper cut his mother's head off and fucked the skull.
Well,
Do
that's
you think
different.
That's mommy issues, you know?
Yeah.
She was mean.
I mean, yeah, Johnny is right. She was a mean fucking bitch. But
And hey,
all
Ed
right,
Kemper
so
was a nice guy.
You're assuming somebody that will fuck a fresh corpse has enough moral responsibility not to fuck a rotting corpse.
I'm just assuming they want it as warm as possible. That's why they keep finding
Dead
necrophiliacs
people
with like
aren't warm.
exactly.
You warm them up a little.
If you go to the morgue,
You get a
I
hair
imagine
curling
they're
iron and you just
cold.
stick it in there for a minute.
No, we just said if you're going to the morgue. So like if the body is already in the morgue, I assume it's kind of cold by then.
Nah, you just pop her in the oven for a little bit and then take her out, and you're good.
No, you only do that if it's a Jewish chick.
Oh.
Not too long. This has gone down a dark path.
You just gotta toast her a little bit.
All right. Are you?
It's like a
Just toast her.
Like a toaster oven.
It's like a one of those Pillsbury strudel breakfast things.
Pop her in the oven for 15, or pop her in the microwave for 15 seconds, just like you do your coffee, to warm it back up.
Exactly.
You know, if you want some icing, you gotta have it in the packet and warm it up in your hand while you're toasting.
Chat saying we're fucked up.
Fucking
Yes,
Stevie J in
yes.
the chat says we're not allowed to bake people.
Oh.
What's with that?
No one told Hitler.
Hey, they're not people when they're dead.
I mean, there's still people. There's still people, Eric. Have some decency. Fuck the corpse with dignity.
Dude,
Yeah,
is
come
that-
on.
No,
That's
dude,
disgusting, Eric.
That's gonna be the new Democratic thing. Like in the next 5 years, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you can fuck dead people." That's what it's gonna be. You know what? They're not a person anyway. You should be
The trans
able
didn't
to-
work. We'll try necrophiliacs.
You should be able to buy people's corpses, just like you could buy children.
It's so fucked up.
That's the craziest universe.
Stop speaking it into existence, you fucking psycho.
You know what? Why can't I fuck George Washington's bones?
He was a slave
this,
owner.
bro?
So what leg does he have to stand on? Especially now
Shane
that
says,
it's
what the
all
fuck,
bone.
Eric?
Dude, like, you know what? No, America makes a deal with black people that they're reparated because they have no idea what anything went on back in the day. At least the average black person doesn't. So, what their fucking reparations will be like is we will dig out all the founding fathers' bones and they can gangbang them.
I mean, why would you want to gangbang bones, though?
You know what? We'll throw Riley.
Fuck Whitey.
No, we'll throw Riley Reed in. there,
Whitey.
too. She can be there.
Again, why would you
They
want to
can
fuck bones?
They can all fuck Riley Reed and Bones.
She said every bone in the business inside of her.
Yeah. And a bunch
And
of
she
black.
said the N word.
Well, she's about to have another bone in her. You know what I mean?
Her vagina looks like the entrance to
Ugh.
Carlsbad Caverns now, I bet.
You know
pussy
what?
is a mass grave.
If they want to, because they're probably mostly animals, if they would sign up for this. Fuck, it's Riley Reid. You can beat her to death with thigh bones after anyway. I don't give a fuck. It's Riley Reid.
Dude, Riley Reid's thighs have never met each other.
Oh my god, no, they haven't.
That's pretty good. That's a good one.
So fucked up. Why do women do that to themselves?
Romantic
Money.
stuff.
Their dads touched them.
Oh, yeah,
I think some of them are just wired to be Hellcats.
You mean some are just meant for the streets?
Exactly, Dr. Till.
Oh, Lord.
I can be Lord Byron too. You know what I mean?
What?
What?
I missed the context for that.
Yeah, can we go back a little bit?
No,
Lord Byron
Keep
before.
pushing forward. I hate this fucking guy for.
I could be Lord Byron too. Yeah.
Wait, who is Lord Byron again? I remember that name, but like what?
I think
what
he was a
he?
pervert.
Oh,
We'll ask Grok. Let's see what Grok has to say.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Here, I'll keep playing this.
I think he's an author.
Right, bring him up. Isn't he a beefcake? You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Okay, Chewy. They have salivated over these images long enough. Let's hit them with a
Till
little
fact
rock
check
and roll.
that.
People, are you ready for some rock and roll? Oh God, I'm here to tell you with Plutarch. Plutarch's gonna.
What?
Oh my God, he's about to come, dude.
Oh, he was Lord Byron was a
Plutarch,
poet.
he's coming, man. Plutarch.
Oh, Plutarch is the guy Shakespeare ripped off.
Oh,
And
okay.
Shakespeare, as we know, was a black woman. So just
Lord-
so we're clear, he's going for the OGs.
Lord
I don't
Byron
know,
was
but-
a romantic poet known for Don Juan. That's who.
Oh.
Apparently, his life was marked with scandals and affairs, and in exile, and eventually died while aiding the Greek independence. Well, that was his first mistake.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
his
so he
last
was a talented writer who got a lot of pussy and was a terrorist. This guy cannot be Lord Byron.
Yeah, that guy actually did stuff.
Yeah,
Tell
for real,
you about
they wouldn't call him Lord.
Well, he was actually a lord, like nobility.
Oh, really?
Do you think people just call themselves lords for the fucking
Yeah,
hell of it?
sometimes in history, dude. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean,
people
you
lie.
can ascend, you can ascend to the position of lord, but most of the time it's inherited.
I'm the emperor of the universe.
Is that why you got
Yes,
your
you
crown on?
God of the Judeans. Look at that first line. Disopara Judaeos.
Those
Theos.
damn Judeans,
Who
dude.
is that God of the Judeans? This is
Get them out of
Plutarch.
my kingdom.
We're announcing the musicians that'll.
All right, I can't do any more of him right now.
Oh wait, is that him kicking? Wasn't it Greece that kicked the Jews out at one time? Wait a
I
second,
mean,
wait a
what
second,
country
wait a
has it
few
at this point,
places
Eric?
did that.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows.
Oh, yeah.
Just so everybody knows. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Only the Greeks, Eric. Only the Greeks.
I mean, from what I hear, it was just the Greeks at that time period. They kicked them out.
You know what? I say.
What's my
let's-
favorite movie?
Let's let's hear from Jesus. We haven't heard from Jesus in a while. I think we should check in on Jesus, see how his podcasting career is going. Did you guys know Jesus had a podcast?
No, not at all.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, check it out.
What's my favorite movie? This is actually an interesting question because
He sounds like Rafi from the league.
I can already tell he's not going to get even Michelle Obama views.
I get it a lot, and people expect me to answer, The Passion of the Christ or King of Kings or like one of the more Jesus-y movies. But honestly, if you were publicly executed, would you want to watch that at the end of a long day? No, thank you.
Pause
No,
real quick. All right. Part of me thinks this is funny, but another part of me hates this.
Wait, Eric, wait till the very end.
Thank you. I just want to watch something that goes down pretty easy. Honestly, favorite movie of all time. Like, I will always watch it if it's on TV.
What do you think Jesus' favorite movie is going to be?
Man, I have no idea.
The Grinch?
No.
What's that?
It's definitely
Schindler's
not
List.
Passion. It's definitely not Passion of the Christ.
No,
Dumb
Schindler's
and
List.
Dumber. I mean,
Dumb and Dumber.
Oh.
it is a perfect movie. So many quotable moments. Like, to this day, if anyone ever mentions the country Austria, like someone's praying for their cousin in Austria or whatever, I will.
Someone's praying for their cousin in Austria or whatever.
To be Borat?
He sounds like the guy. Remember the guy from The League that had like the beard? He was like the Mexican chick's like brother, but he's obviously Middle Eastern.
Oh, it's The Hangover. Is that what it is? It's one of the Hangover movies.
Yeah, I think he was in one. I can't remember. I hated those movies so.
I know the actor you're talking. He also does the voice for Rex Explosion. On,
Yes, that guy. Yeah.
Will always think to myself, Austria. Well then,
Ralph something.
A good day, mate. Let's put another.
AA says guitar players are guys who play their instruments, meaning dicks, for sex magic. That's what he was getting at?
Well, yeah, pretty much, because I guarantee.
So fucking gross.
Dude, I guarantee before like genetic tests and genetic tests for men were widely available. You know how many guitar players impregnated?
Oh, so many. So many. So that whole thing was just about jerking off again. Like, he's trying to make people into gooners. It's so weird.
What is a gooner?
Like, it's beyond an incel.
It's edging. It's edging, but
with
for hours and
masturbation.
hours.
It's an incel that's embraced the lifestyle. It's like, nah, I'm fine with just jerking off till the end of my life and having anime posters with fucking weird fucking underage girls. It's Kyle, thanks Hal.
Oh, Kyle, fuck. That sucks. And he's getting fatter too.
That's what gooners do. They get fat.
A shrimp
Rest
on
in
the
peace, Kyle.
Bobby. Because he thinks that she's talking about Australia.
I mean, Kyle kind of looks like this
know,
character right here. Because that's not Jesus. That's just a character.
AA says
So this
he
is
calls
AI,
his,
right?
Yeah,
of course
this
it is.
Yeah.
AA says he calls them his priests of Apollo. That might be the gayest thing I've ever heard.
So let me ask y'all something too. It's like, you know, when I'm driving around, I have my phone on YouTube and everything. I don't pay for a YouTube Premium, so I still get all the ads and everything.
Wow,
Like,
what a loser.
I've noticed. Yeah, I don't run a YouTube show, so why would I have fucking YouTube Premium?
I can get Premium for free.
Anyway, so like, why is that? I've noticed over the past couple of years, I can tell ads that, like, they're definitely just AI ads.
Yeah.
But dude, like over the past 6 months, it has just like there's no more real advertisements anymore.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Like, and I see a number of the people in the crypto space. They love AI. It's just to the point of it disgusts me.
Dude, it's like there are so many commercials where I hear not Joe Rogan's voice, not fucking God damn it. You know, the old Morgan Freeman's voice, not fucking so-and-so's voice, not so-and-so's, but it is their
Well,
voice.
here's a good use of AI, Eric. Here's a great use of AI.
Tell me about these dreams. So I'm out in the Rocky Mountains, right? and I am an elk, like full on elk mode, antlers, hooves, but I've still got my tattoos. It's me, just elk me. Then this massive elk shows up, just swinging his big old dong. He makes this noise.
Okay, yeah. So this is even the voice is AI and everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm waiting for him to sell me supplements.
Dude, these puppets are great.
Yeah.
Puppets are always good. I wish they were real puppets, though.
All right. So, like, I guess what you're getting at is, like, we need to allow it a little bit.
I'd agree with you, yeah.
For humor. We need to allow at least some of this for humor.
Well, this is what I've argued with Kyle so many times, Eric, is AI is great for things that are throwaway.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good for memes.
Are you going to spend the money to get puppets together and build a puppet set and do all the special effects that you need for this video? And like, or are you going to spend like $40 and get an AI thing and make it in a couple
I
hours?
think you're asking the wrong person because you already know how many costumes. I literally bought robots.
No,
So
but
I'm
you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that's like, it's throwaway content. Like, it's not
It's
going to last the
something-
test of time.
It's something most people would put up with.
Yeah,
But
in 10 years, nobody's going to remember this. Yeah, I get
Exactly.
what you're saying. It's throwaway.
Yeah. It's not like a movie. I like things like that, like real pieces of art should have people's hands on them. This isn't art. This is a joke made for like maybe like a half an hour. You get an AI voice, fucking put the script in, get an AI to fucking do this shit. It's not that hard.
I get what you're saying because, like, let's just say in 100 years, nobody's going to recognize the black guy or the white guy jokes. Neither of them. Nobody's, because they're all going to be, I'm sorry, it is eventually going to end up like that South Park thing where everybody is goose. I mean, maybe not all like tied into, I mean, hopefully not tied in and all everything like that, but like, it's all going to be mixed race eventually.
Yakub will never destroy the black race.
Yeah.
I mean, unless, all right, no, I do have another argument against that. Is, 10 years ago, only the Spanish women and the black women had the big asses. White women have figured that out. I guess it's the hormones
they hadn't
and the
admitted it
chicken. So, like, white women are starting to have, like, we've had almost 2 generations of white women with like big fat asses. So I don't know if that was a secret government op just to get the fucking white people to bang more white women. It's like, we gotta put these hormones in these chickens. Look what working. You see this fucking Mexican girl right here with that big fat ass, and we ain't got nothing. Look at Sigourney Weaver. What are we working with?
Eric, they literally made a song about it.
Which one?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yeah, exactly.
They literally had the intro like, oh my God, look at her butt.
Yeah. And then like 10 years later, white women realized we got to get some fat asses.
I think they just got fat.
No. What it was,
that's half of it, Johnny.
No. Actually, I'm gonna even go even more serious. All right, that song, Till, was the start of the government going, well, white women eat fried chicken. We gotta fucking put those hormones in it. We gotta compete. Come on, what do we want to live in a country with a bunch of?
I mean, I think they just figured out how to do squats.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah, I think they just figured out how to do squats.
No. I don't agree with that at all.
Then he says to me, heard you're into elk meat, bro. I'm packing 12 inches of free range fury.
Dude, this is the worst fucking episode of, what was that Frank Collar show?
Crank Anchors.
Yeah.
Crank Anchors. Yeah, this is the worst.
No, wait, it gets worse, Eric. It gets worse.
derails me. 4 hours raw, eye contact the whole time.
Why you got your legs up?
Because he's demonstrating how the elk man raped him.
Wow.
Time.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
You think I should stop eating elk meat?
I think you should eat beef like a normal damn person.
Just gives him the thumb up. the legs thing up is like the best shot from the whole thing.
That shot is good. I will give it that.
The look on his face. That's why I love puppets. They're great. All right. So, even though Kyle's not here, maybe y'all can help me determine whether this would be someone that Kyle would find intriguing. And here's a plus for her already. She shows feet. Kyle loves that. And she's already into the esoteric, weird, goofy, gobbledygook stuff that Kyle likes.
Show the feet already.
Oh, wait, we gotta play the song.
Why does that look like a dick?
Because it's a knee. Okay, one downside about this lady, though, she might be like in her 70s.
So you'll get her inheritance soon if you get married.
Yeah, Kyle could possibly get her. Let's take a look here. This was sent to us by our clandestine friend.
Religion is a wormhole. It is a multi-dimensional, collapsible bridge in space that only a 13-year-old girl in the bloom of life can open.
Excuse me?
Whoa, that's creepy as shit, dude. Like, she had something happen to her when she was 13 years old. That's what that sounds
That
like.
was like 60 years ago, Eric. How would she ever remember?
Because she it remembers the number. That's all she remembers. 13 years old.
She is one of Amon's acolytes.
Oh, yeah, so it definitely happened to her when she was 13. Dude.
I mean, yeah, she's...
All right, if she's 60 years old, so that means 25 minus that. So late 1960s, 1970s.
And there was a lot of drugs happening.
Yeah, dude, they were still fucking young women back then.
Open. And only when she entered a state of heightened sexual arousal.
Oh. Okay. Let me say something. I thought you were reaching for a second when she was talking about a 13-year-old girl in a wormhole, and now it's just explicit. I was wrong in my head. You were absolutely right.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
The ancient world believed religion was a resonance band across the fabric of space-time. And ancient clerics taught...
I really hope she walks into a fucking wall at the end of this.
Wait a second, how old is she again?
Well, this is Lady B's toy box, okay? Maybe y'all can determine for me how old
you gotta give me something more than legs, because legs are looking like
you're gonna get more, dude.
Here you go, Eric.
Hi there, guys. We've got
Oh, Smash.
She's 70?
She's got white hair.
Yeah, whatever. I'll fucking fuck the shit out of that.
Ethel. Guys, we've got a brand new toy from Sinlai.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Her
proud
name
of
is
it or brag
Ethel,
about her.
And she's quite a
Where
big
does this
girl.
angel live?
Dude, this woman's got the weirdest looking body, too. Like, you're just seeing fake boobs, which look like they were put on in the 80s.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's gonna lay on the bed. I'm gonna fuck her from behind anyway.
I'm trying to... Oh, I know. It was in the shorts, I think. Dude, this shit is embarrassing. Here you go.
Girl, shake that thing. Show me what you got. Move to the.
This is probably somebody's grandmother.
Yeah, now she looks like angry Steven Seagal. That's what she fucking looks like.
I
right
didn't
now.
see it for like a second, and then I did.
Beat so high, don't let it stop. Baseline bumping. It's so rhythm taking control.
Oh, this is why I thought she was 70, because the only person who would think this is getting it would be like a 70-year-old that really shouldn't be moving around very much.
Nah, fuck you, Till. You get on the ground and do that shit.
I can do that shit.
I'm on move
right now.
I'm on move 40. Get on the ground and do that shit. Yeah, that's hard, dude.
That's not hard at all. She's just squatting. That's supposedly an
You can
exercise.
squat down
Yeah.
like that, and it's all easy, and you can bounce up and down like that. Okay.
I mean, she's fit for fucking 70.
Yeah, for
like,
70. That's what
wow.
I'm saying. For 70, this is her. This is a 70-year-old getting it.
Yeah.
Be like,
yeah, for real.
Inkler,
dude.
what would be the point of that? You wouldn't be able to see it.
If I
I
was
did
70,
half of
I'd
that
kill my
shit,
wife and be like, "Hey, what's up, babe? Let's talk about wormholes or whatever."
Wormholes or
If I
whatever.
did half of that shit, I'd be sore for a week. Like if I
Oh,
just
here-
went and not trained up,
Show you.
I would have to train to do that.
Here you go, Eric. Here she is demonstrating a sex swing for you.
Basically, this is where you kind of sit down here. Then you put a foot in here.
I just hope it falls out of the door and like she breaks something, like her hip.
Like, what do you have, a terrible bed or something?
You've never used a sex swing?
No, fuck that.
Really?
Dude, I don't like fucking upwards while I'm standing.
You don't fuck upwards. You push their face in the door and then use the swing for leverage.
Dude, I have
Not that I've ever
2
tried it.
ACL replacements
Right, sure.
on one knee and a bad back. You think I'm trying to fuck
Sounds like a
standing up?
boatload of excuses, Eric. That's why
Dude,
she
I
really
didn't
went
go-
back to Chili's, because
I
you couldn't
remember I
fucking.
even told her one time while she was sucking my dick while I was standing up, I was like, yeah, I don't like this. I'm standing up. Everything hurts.
Has anyone ever used like 2 sex swings? Like you're
I
trying
don't think
to
that's how it
swing into
works.
each other?
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can do
how
that.
is that gonna work?
But has anyone tried it though?
That'd be like
That's
trying
a
to
good
fucking
point.
space, and it'd be pointless. Hal says this is my kind of goals when I'm her age, so fuck you, Till. How? If I was a 65-year-old man, I'd be all about this shit. But I'm not. See the difference?
No, it's not yet.
I'm not a 60. I will never be a 65-year-old man.
Yeah,
Eric.
exactly.
I'm gonna die by the
Eventually
time I'm
you will
40.
be a 65-year-old man.
I will never live that
so
old.
Not yet.
I'm gonna make Hal a widow in less than 5 years.
Kyle's. This is basically Till telling Hal, yeah, when I'm 65 or 60 something, you better look like this.
Damn straight. You guys want a link here? I'll drop the link. You guys can go say hi if you want.
A foot in here. And don't forget the handles.
I feel like her face has had more work done than her tits.
I don't know. I don't like how
I'd agree.
her tips died. I think that's stupid, especially for an older woman.
Oh, my god! Ah! What the fuck is that?
Holy shit!
Lady, instead of getting new tits, maybe you should have spent that money on your teeth. I mean, not that I have the greatest teeth, but those are...
Now that I see her even better, nah, she's a villain from like Supernatural season 1 through 5.
Oh,
You gotta stab her with a silver knife or something.
He's right. That's definitely a Cruella de Vil type
Don't worry,
archetype.
Kyle can just make her not smile. He's really good at making women not smile.
We should burn her.
He's gonna stab her in the He's gonna stab her in her feet with wooden stakes. That's the only thing that will kill.
She'd probably like being set on fire. Satanist, SOB.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. That's like my main recurring nightmare is either walking through, like stepping on glass like Die Hard or nails or spikes and having to pull them out my feet. Have any of you ever stepped on a nail like through a shoe?
Yes.
Or anything?
No.
Yes.
No.
Dude,
Sucks.
it's like one of the worst experiences.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. I didn't think it was gonna feel great.
Dude, this
It's
is
terrible.
This is some embarrassing shit. Like, you're this old and you're still being a whore on the internet. I don't understand. Like, her
And she
entire
only has-
channel.
And she only has 322 subscribers.
That's true. 23. A couple people subscribe to fucking horny boys out there.
Oh, come on, chat.
Right? Dude, like, this is embarrassing. This is someone's grandmother, probably.
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 All right, no. I just saw Hal's comment, and I have to say, "Oh, I was always smart as a kid." No, that's because your father never made you go out in the yard and do some shit because you're a woman.
She's the one that did all the lawn mowing and shit for her house for many years.
And well, then your dad was a pussy. You didn't have no nails laying around. Go fuck him.
Nails. Her dad was a pussy because he didn't have nails.
Yes.
Just lying in the yard.
Yes,
Okay,
that's
Eric.
what I'm going with.
Okay, Eric. You just
Your
be a
dad
dick.
never nailed or screwed anything together.
Yeah. Constantly. She cleaned it up. All right, let's move on to our main video for tonight. There has been a resolution. Well, somewhat of a resolution. In the case of Aaron Imholt. Mr. Steel
Another
Toe.
win for the toe.
Yo. So
Figured
Aaron
out
had
that he made a deal. So let's see what that deal is. I got good feelings about my boy Aaron beating the rap. Let's go.
a call examiner says old women still want to fuck. I get that, and they have every right to. I
Not
don't
for
want to
long.
see them trying to draw in old men. Like that shouldn't be in public or on the internet. Just saying. Same way, like young women shouldn't be all whores on the internet. Have some dignity, you old bats.
All right, so if you could catch me up a little bit on the Aaron situation, because last I heard, he tasted some other guy's cum or something.
Yeah,
that's right.
So what else? How did?
Okay, while he
Is
was
he,
doing
like,
his show,
mining rock bottom.
Yes.
Like,
What I did this time, Hal?
Where can you go?
yeah. Okay, so he lost his trophy wife to Nick Rekieta.
Trophy
He ate
wife?
Nick-
Was a
he ate
participation
Nick-
trophy.
Yeah, he had like this 20-something-year-old babe, and then Nick Rekieta stole her from him. Also, he ate Nick Rekieta's cum.
Uh-huh.
And then on a live stream with Gino Bisconti, he openly went like, check out this babe, and sent Gino nudes live on air. And so he did revenge porn live on air. So he's been doing a revenge porn case for the past year.
Yes. Chat's saying I'm saying old women shouldn't fuck. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Just keep your tits locked up, okay? For the sake of all the other generations, keep your tits locked up. You're gonna scar some people out there.
And Kohler, you keep them at the fucking retirement homes because they also have the highest rate of STDs.
That's
too.
true. That is
So
absolutely
you
true.
fucking keep them old horny people all to themselves, okay? I mean, I would call it an internment camp, but we can call them retirement homes.
Retirement
okay?
camp.
Yeah.
All right, so today Aaron had his court date about the revenge porn case, and he thinks he may have actually come to a resolution now. So let's take a look. This is a clip from Doom.
Hell
Tonight
yeah.
at 11.
Love Doom.
I'm just happy that this is one step closer to being over. We did come to a plea agreement to.
He said, "Come."
Okay. In this case, I can run
because he drank it. He ate.
He slurped it up.
I drink your cum. I drink it up.
I drink it up.
That's disgusting.
Your milkshake is my milkshake.
See, if you like good movies, that past 10 seconds was hilarious.
I can basically run you up to everything in this case, up to this plea agreement, up to what I said in court today.
I just have to understand this real quick.
Okay.
Okay. So he is getting sued for revenge porn of where
He's getting charged by the state for committing revenge porn.
So it's a plea. So it's a plea agreement for him. So he's like admitting he's guilty, so he doesn't have to do the worst charge.
Yes,
is what he's doing. Oh
Absolutely.
My God!
Another win for the toe.
Eric, for almost a year, we have been calling him a revenge pornographer. We have been making fun of him for doing this for almost a year, and he is finally admitting it.
Dude, this is insane. Like, dude, stop recording yourself speaking. That's what he needs to do right now. Stop that.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Up to what was agreed on in court. There will be some other stuff, sentencing specifics and things like that, that I can speculate on, but I can't tell you. You're not going to hear me do any bragging. You're not going to hear me do any kind of, yeah, fucking good. Here's what I'm really, really excited to do. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I haven't been allowed to, and I really, really, really want to. Back on, I believe it was May 27th.
Here's something that, if you're not listening to the show with headphones, you probably won't notice. Actually, you won't notice at all because I have my shit going mono. So my sound coming to you is good. From my end, though, Aaron has his balance way the fuck off. Like one ear is louder than the other ear.
It's not that way.
I sent
It's pretty
a text
embarrassing.
message.
Like, I mainly hear him in my left ear.
Yeah. Isn't he a radio
to
guy?
Gino
You should know how to
Visconti.
do that.
Yeah, why don't you just make your show in mono?
Yeah.
That contained a partially nude photo of a woman.
I don't.
I'll show that in a minute.
No, you
That
sent
feels
news to your buddy live
so
on
good to be-
air.
I
We all
wanted to-
fucking saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, we all saw it and talked about it for like months. How's it got
What's funny is he doesn't get that a plea deal still means you're guilty.
Yeah, it literally means you going, yeah, I'm guilty.
Yeah. He won't acknowledge that.
Dude, like, every DUI I've ever gotten, which is 2, I made a plea deal.
I drink your cum. I drink it up.
I'm so glad I've never said anything like that.
And I started that. I got you.
I drink it up. Whatever.
I mean,
You know what? I just know I can't be blackmailed later. All of my shit's out there.
Hey, Johnny, I don't
Good
know
catch,
if you
Al.
know, but I mean, not Johnny, but God damn it, there's 2 Johns here. Okay.
Technically
so
3.
John,
Yeah.
you know, I do have like one of those 32 button stream decks that I could be using. And I know how to save that. So
That's too much work though, buddy. You don't gotta.
Nothing's too much work for trolling his friends.
Yeah. I bought all this equipment just to do that. Like, I don't have a YouTube channel or a show.
Uncle James says, you guys are massive queers. You're just now figuring that out.
To admit that.
I do this shit for the love of the
Rape him
game.
now.
Oh no!
Goddamn long. I've wanted to take responsibility for that for so goddamn long. It feels so nice to be able to. That's what I pled guilty to in court today. That is on the record. That was done in the public house today. I pled guilty to a misdemeanor count of dissemination.
He said dissemination. Talk about cum a lot.
Of a photo. So I've been wanting to admit that. The way I was when I did that, I was not in a good place. I was
just
not.
your weird wanting to win.
Yeah, I believe they
if
call
you
it
could
coping.
have got away with it, you would have lied about it till your dying day.
That's why if you ever want to show your friend a picture of your girlfriend naked, you never send it to them. You just go, hey, look at this. And you do it real fast. So they go,
Or
wait, what did
don't
you
do
just show
it
me?
live.
What did you just show me? Yeah, don't do it with a camera on you either.
Yeah.
Just do like one of those little or just like or like I saw like a split second of boobs. I saw a split second of boobs. What was that? Nothing?
Why would you show any other man your girlfriend or wife's
To
fucking
brag.
naked
To
picture?
brag.
It
To brag.
does not make sense.
That's what he was doing, Eric. He was bragging because he got to fuck Ricada's wife, allegedly.
Yeah, which is something somebody who doesn't get pussy does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Like, that's for me. Like, Till, I never sent you any naked pictures of my girl, did you? You've never sent me any
that would be
naked
weird.
pictures.
No.
That would
be
fucking
weird. I'd be
weird
like,
as shit.
Eric, don't do that. This is illegal.
I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck is this?
Oh, this one time I encountered it in real life. I was at a party, and this guy had his Nintendo Switch, and the joke he was doing, I guess, was he would go,
This is
"Hey,
a lie because nobody is using a Nintendo Switch at a party.
I know. No, I'm serious. He had his Nintendo Switch. He went, "Hey, check out my Pokemon," and instead there's like a video playing of him fucking a girl on it.
Yeah, that's another level.
Yeah.
That's an extra step. That's like a legit revenge porn.
What the fuck is that? Nah, he planned it out or some shit.
What he really wanted, Johnny, was he wanted you to see his dick. That was really what the point of that was.
Oh, okay.
Did he intimidate you at all with it?
No, not
Okay,
at all.
then it probably didn't go according to plan. He's probably going like, I'm gonna intimidate this other guy with my penis. And then
It was him fucking a girl on the bed, and then he changed the camera so that was mostly focusing on him. After
he definitely
got
wanted
a
you
good
to
look at
see
the
it.
girl.
He's like, look what you could have.
Yeah, you like this ass, buddy boy?
Lucas says you looked at his dick. That's gay.
I didn't. I thought it was gonna be Pokemon.
You thought it was gonna be Pokemon's penis?
He thought he was looking at a Diglett at first.
A dicklet.
All I see is Stevie J simping for Kyle in the chat. Where's Kyle?
We killed him. It was
You
an
know what?
underneath ball shot.
Brazil has a terrible infrastructure. That's
just
why
looked
it
like
doesn't
a-
have internet.
It looked like a bell in a tower. Swing.
Anywhere near the person I am today, I'm ashamed that I did it. It was stupid. It was a very fuckboy thing to do.
Who's used that term in like 20 years?
First of all, that's not a fuck boy. Like, if I'm not correct me if I heard wrong, but didn't you send pictures of like his wife and your wife and you eating cum?
No. The picture was just a picture of Mrs. Ricada topless, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And apparently the photo was taken without her permission as well, which is what put a little salt in the wound.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I knew a fuckboy, and he did show me a nude, so of one of his conquests. So I don't know. He might have something there.
Nah, I see. I'm young.
But who says fuckboy? Like
okay,
women.
All right.
Women.
No, I know what you're talking about because, like, I remember one of my buddies in high school, and like this is before you had like phones with cameras and everything. So like, he would keep women's panties in his back seat the night before and be like, "Yeah, that's my trophy." I'm like, "All right, yeah, that's weird."
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird.
Very weird.
He didn't like put him in like frames and like hang him on his wall
Like,
with like a name
I
placard.
guess that's what you call fuck
And this
boy.
piece is Veronica.
This was that one chick whose name I
Dude,
couldn't
I'm
remember.
I'm putting it lightly. One time I got in his car and it was hanging off the rearview mirror.
That's
Oh,
fucking
come on,
gross.
Hal.
He just
You gotta
blocked
let the
them.
whole hood know.
Eric, you know what? You know what I think that is? I think the guy wasn't actually getting any pussy at all. He was going to buy those underwear and it was leaving them around his car, so you guys thought he was getting pussy.
No, this is
Still weird.
one time like I used to throw house parties and everybody was clapping cheeks and I walked in. He was clapping cheeks too. So no.
All the women in chat are saying men are gross. That's not true. I've seen what you women goon to, okay? Don't tell me
Y'all literally bleed.
You're not gross.
Listen, babes.
I don't believe
listen,
anything
babes.
that bleeds for
I'm not-
7 days and doesn't die.
Listen, babes, I'm not like them. You can trust me. You can trust me. Send me nudes. I won't share them live on the show. I won't.
All right, see this is all spoken like people that don't understand the early 2000s wave of ecstasy and raves.
I don't know how this connects.
Come on now.
Corey Foster says,
I've
ooh,
been in
gross, don't
places-
fuck the mirror in a car.
I've been in places where they're sitting on a couch and see a girl between two dudes jerking them both off under the blanket. It's like you obviously tell that's what's going on.
No. All right, let's keep going.
Well, you heard Eric. The 2000s was filled with ecstasy and rapes.
That's not
And I just feel good that I can
Dude,
get that off my
it's just
chest.
like-
There's nothing good about it. It's not cool. It's not based.
I would
it's
say
not
early ecstasy made women persuadable.
Look, they kind of consented.
Jesus, Eric, can we get on with this fucking video? We're never going to
it
finish
was
it.
dark and there was flashing lights.
Enough!
awesome. It's
Case
shitty.
dismissed.
It's fuckboy, awful behavior. But here was the deal. From the very beginning of this, we wanted to beat the felony.
Why is he wearing dark
And
colors?
if
Is
we
this his
could
like
beat the
evil
felon-
Aaron arc? Is he leaning into the villain aspect of this?
Villain Aaron be like, you give me your cum, or this syringe goes in your neck.
I'm taking it by force.
Felony, we would be happy.
I'll
Now,
jerk it out of you if I have
there
to.
is
He's a serial
I am
jerker.
the one who eats cum.
He's a serial jerker, but not of himself.
there is a what was I going to say? I was
Hey,
looking at
no,
the chat. Now
occult
I totally
examiner. Just seen your comment. Aaron looks like one of those guys that would want to be peed on.
It's true. Hey, Danny Saint.
A little bit, yeah.
Why would you wear dark colors to court? Do you want to make yourself look more guilty? I'm sorry, Your Honor. I just dressed like a 90s vampire.
I am vengeance, Your Honor.
I'm the knight.
Lost my train of thought.
I am Steel Toe.
As somebody has been in court a few times, you always dress as nicely as possible. Except when I was an expert witness.
I'm not going to dress up, though, like I'm a wine maitre d'.
Except for the time I was an expert witness for a case in my Jewish landlord.
Would you care for the rakia to come? It was bottled in 19...
I refused to put a jacket on. I said, I'm wearing my button-down Columbia fishing shirt. That's all you get.
I believe it.
You're not paying me. I'll tuck it in this time. I'll tuck it in, because normally I don't tuck it in, motherfucker.
Jesus, Eric. You're in Florida. Get you like a white linen suit with like a, one of those like Bermuda hats.
Nobody wears suits down here. It's not Miami Vice.
Linen.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
And you gotta say things like hola and como se como.
You know who the only people that wear suits are people that work in downtown Fort Lauderdale in the fucking skyscrapers.
See, the baller move, Eric, would be to show up to court in a tuxedo.
I don't go to court that often.
Rent the tuxedo.
No.
What about like suspenders? I feel like that down that south, you can do the whole southern.
I would be down with suspenders.
Say what I do declare. What I do declare. My client is not guilty, sir.
John, that would be the problem with suspenders. Is I'd be wearing a costume going, yeah, I do declare. Snap them off.
All right, let's keep going.
Very crazy day. There's been a lot of people have been like, you dead to rights on the felony, you got the felony. So everyone is treating today like it's some kind of win for the toe. And people are allowed to do that, and that's totally fine. And I understand that people who hate me are seething mad. They're very upset. People that like me.
You know, they already injected this was another win for the toe.
Amazing.
You just pled guilty to revenge porn. I know there's a more legal term for it, but that's what you did. Doesn't matter if it was a misdemeanor.
End up in jail
yeah, you didn't end up in jail. Good for you.
Pornos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just listening, and for what I'm hearing, there's no winning. Like, if you get charged with something, there's no winning situation. Like, there's a better situation, but there's no winning situation. You've been charged with this shit.
Yeah. Now, some people are speculating whether or not this could lead to him being registered as a sex offender. I don't know about that.
And then again, it's a plea agreement. So, yeah, there's no way that you're better off. Like, you made a bad decision and you got yourself into this situation. So, like, there's no good thing that's happening. There can be a possibly less worse thing that is happening. That.
Yeah.
That's about all you get.
It's like when I got fucking caught with weed like 10 years ago. Like, I pled out because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to fucking say I didn't have weed. I did. Like, why the fuck would I lie about that? I'm not ashamed of it.
Terrible. And then you had to spend like a month or something in jail?
Yeah.
I have done way worse things than you have. Except for the DUIs, I've never spent more than a night in fucking jail.
Hey, it's okay. I learned how to make salsa right. So, you win some, you lose some. It's all about the experience, Eric.
So
I guess
I'm hoping Aaron is registered as a sex offender because I'm just picturing him going door to door. I'm picturing him going door to door going, hi there, I'm Aaron Imholt. I have a show, Steel Toe Morning Show. You should like and subscribe and check it out.
But also I'm a sex offender.
I'm a registered sex offender for, not kids. Revenge pornography of a married woman.
Never send me a naked picture. Let's just say that, folks.
No, you don't need to bring your husband out here. What? No.
Hey, Tim, can you still bring up what was the little music video they did back? It's an old video of what was it? Miami-Dade sex offender, the sex offender truffle
Oh
shuffle.
yeah, the sex offender shuffle. I think
Has-
that one gets
Johnny,
me
have
popped.
you seen
but let's
that?
see.
We were bad, now we're good.
This was
sex offender shuffle.
Yeah.
As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
This isn't real, right?
Hey, there's Aaron.
Yeah, there's no way.
Look, there's Aaron.
There's Aaron.
No, it's a parody video, but I mean, it's not exactly untrue either.
State of Florida has asked
Like,
us to
you don't understand how big the county of Miami-Dade is.
I know there's one county with a lot of pedophiles in Florida.
Society.
We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me
Which
fame.
one of them looks
There's
like
much
Bryan
more-
Singer?
The one with the jacket in the back.
You know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December.
No, this
so
one's
then I'm
just young
a
James
sex
Gunn,
offender.
huh?
I'm Charles Dole.
Is that what he is?
Oh, that guy didn't tell us anything he did to become a sex offender. He's just talking about skiing. So I'm led to believe that he did something while skiing. How did you a sex offend while skiing? Never mind. I don't want to know.
No, you know when the monster comes out and tries to get the skier? He raped the monster.
Is that a part of skiing? I don't know. I've never been skiing.
Yo, he Yeti
The snowman monster? Yeah, the Yeti rape.
Yeti raped.
Yeah, he got the Yeti.
Lucas says registration isn't required. Okay.
Rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times.
Good for him.
That sounds
That's like honestly, that's lucking out. That really is, because in some states they'll fucking put you on the registry for just about anything.
like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel
Dude,
real
my
bad.
advice for anybody young listening to this is get your DUIs before you're 21 because they all get expunged after that.
Or just don't get caught.
I mean, yeah, that would be better because you do lose your license for like fucking 2 years each time.
Yeah, just don't drive drunk or don't get caught.
I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
I'm Sam Pound. I'm number 1. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you are wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and I.
Oh, what did you do?
Truffle.
John, why does this look kind of like you?
What do you mean?
It looks kind of like you.
What do you mean?
You got
I look
glasses.
nothing like this guy.
You got hair. You shaved your fucking beard off.
Could be anybody, dude. I don't know.
I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
Hey everybody, I'm Laura Hughes, proving girls can do it too. And by
Okay.
Well, she is hot, so they got the. They
It's
got
not
it
a
right.
crime. It's not a crime. It's not a crime.
All right.
I think she fucked her cousin.
John, you can say she's hot, but look at her hair. She's all dusty. She probably raped some young kid.
Her
Yeah,
cousin.
and he probably liked it.
I mean, you can't fault the guy for getting a nut.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just saying they got the archetype of the female pedophile right. She's pretty. But
no,
unkempt.
It wasn't. You won't find me in your child's playset because I gotta wear this ankle bracelet. I'm not here to go on a bender. I'm here because I'm a sex offender.
Last name Bermholt, first name Mark. I'm moving in somewhere on your block. Not in a house, but in a van. If you need me to move it, I sure can. The last thing I want is any trouble. I've learned my lesson from the sex offender shuffle.
I'm the one they call Arthur Chase. They said I didn't have to show my face. My first
Oh my
trial
god,
was
is he the villain from season 6 of Arrow?
If I'm found guilty, they'll unblur me. I'm not the necrophiliac Arthur Chase. That's a different Arthur Chase. I'm not here to be my own defender. I'm here because I'm possibly a sex offender.
Okay, real quick, I'm not like these people. Okay, this is an extortion plot by my ex-wife, who's the only witness. And she's trying to take away my kids. And if I'm not here to pack my duffel, I'm just here to do the sex offender shuffle.
There's the one innocent guy.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I kind of believe him.
Those are sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. We're obliged to admit the crimes for which we were convicted. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
That one does look so much like an 80s Aaron.
I got something for him.
Be on alert. It's a classic.
Else, they're very happy because they see this as a victory. I see this as this. I did a stupid fucking thing. I did a really dumb, idiotic thing that I never should have done. And rather than, I mean, look, there were no
It took nearly going to jail for him to
witnesses.
realize this.
witnesses.
Is he,
that
wait,
were
I'm
coming
sorry.
to-
Is he about to say no witnesses?
No witnesses coming to the court date. They wouldn't show up.
No. All right. What he's not portraying is, yes, he did a very stupid thing, but then you also told everybody how stupid you were.
Constantly.
That's
He never
what
stops. He never stops telling people how stupid he
How
is.
does this look? How's this look?
What is that face?
And rather than, I mean, look, there were no witnesses that were coming to this thing. If I wanted to go all the way to the trial, we could have. But I did a
The
dumb fucking
witnesses
thing.
fear me. The witnesses are too scared to show up. Your wife is next.
He hasn't- he hasn't
my
even
wife,
gone-
and then I'll take a photo of your wife. And then who has the last laugh?
He hasn't even been sentenced yet. He's just taken the plea. So there's going to be a sentencing hearing probably fairly soon.
You go to rape
And
jail,
I should take
Aaron.
responsibility for the dumb fucking thing I did. And what we agreed on is I'm very happy with it. I will pay a $50 fine, and then nothing else in life will change.
$50?
Plead guilty to.
He got off scot-free. Fuck me, dude.
Well, again, we don't know what the sentencing is. That
That's
$50.
That's just a lie he's telling people.
Well, the
You're
$50.
right.
Oh, that's a good point, Eric.
The $50 is probably his court fee.
Probably, yeah. It's hard to believe anything this guy says.
Yeah.
To a misdemeanor, $50 fine. They read it out loud in court today. It's all done. It's all done. Now I just do an interview. Then I think like 6 weeks from now or so. In 6 weeks, we make it official, the probation, all that stuff. And, look, what we struck today.
Now I know he's in another state, but when I was sentenced for my shit, it was,
possession?
it was the same day. And how do you plead? Guilty. All right, you're sentenced to 18 months probation.
Okay, I'm not a feminist, but it's insane. You get a month. He has to pay $50. He should at least get kicked in the balls.
Dude, I paid hundreds of dollars, which is not as much as what other people pay, but it was a lot when I was fucking broke.
It's not right. We should kill Aaron.
Dude, dude, Texas hates weed for some reason. I can't figure out why.
Hey,
that's why they're called the gay
is
state.
something that, I mean, my attorney and I were very happy with it. Very, very happy with it. I don't know what else to say. I guess basically, 09 Canyon says no other court costs. $50 fine is what we agreed to. And
Aaron, that's not how this works. You don't agree to anything. They tell you how much you fucking owe the court and you pay it. There's no agreeing. Why do you keep acting like this is a negotiation? There's no negotiation here.
No, he always has to have like power in the situation. It's very weird.
I think we might have actually found a real narcissist.
And the felony is dismissed. The felony is dropped. We do the misdemeanor, and then
he's definitely
what they call it
He's definitely a narcissist. He's doing a show to no one, and to the 5 people watching, he's explaining to them, "Yes, I lost, but really this is good." So yeah, that's just he's nuts.
Yeah. He's always gaslighting and shit.
He's cope incarnate, is what he is.
Rekieta said he did this weird thing where he would tell stories of like things other people did, like heroic. Aaron would tell stories about him and Nick Rekieta, but he would switch the roles. Like Aaron would be the one being cool, and Nick would be the one freaking out. He does that. Like, he rewrites history constantly. He can't rewrite that he was convicted because you could just look that up. So he's trying to paint it as favorable to him as possible.
Yeah, and he's constantly just trying to warp shit. But like, I don't get somebody who's gonna steal someone else's story and make it in their own. Who would do that? You know, one time I was facing down my arch nemesis, the Joker, and I was just punching him in the head. I got so sick of him, I just snapped his neck right there in the Tunnel of Love. I said, "Fucking
that sounds
done with
pretty
this
cool,
shit."
Till. I didn't know you did that.
That's pretty crazy, bro.
I'm not a hero. I just killed a bad guy. That's all.
We need more of that.
Or they just make sure, you know, because a lot of these dickheads during these pre-sentencing things like to go like, "I'm just only pleading because I have to," and they're just fucking retarded and they're stupid. They won't own up to what they did. So we got to do that, but that's in the future. I'll talk about what happened today. Illicit Clip says, "Do you have to register anywhere?" No, that's another misconception that this is some kind of sex crime. It's not.
It actually is a sex crime. You don't have to go in the registry because it was a misdemeanor. If they had upgraded to a felony, you'd absolutely have to go on the fucking registry.
It's a dissemination offense.
I think they took it easy on just so they don't have to fucking deal with
I'm
them.
not any kind of a sex offender, and there's no registry that you go on for this or anything like that. It's considered more of a digital kind of a crime. It's more in the realm of you disseminated an image, not
digital
stuff.
crime like child pornography. Okay.
That's true. I mean, what does a digital crime mean? If I steal money digitally, am I still stealing money?
Yeah, he's being a pissant about it. It's if you do it with a computer, it's not as bad as if you do it with a knife.
He's like, it's not like I printed off the thing and put it all over town in posters. Put it in every bus stop between here and Timbuktu. I didn't do that. It's not as bad as that.
So there you go. You know, there is no charge called revenge porn. That's not what this is. It's just, it is.
No shit, Aaron. Revenge porn is what's called as a nomenclature. Hey, John, do you know that you're muted?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's the charge is exactly what I did. I disseminated. I gave an image to somebody, and that's again.
He disseminated and then inseminated and then took in the disseminations. He's all about the disseminations.
Say this is how stupid I am. When I did it, did not know it was against the law. Did not know it was against the law to show your buddy a picture. I really did think that you could be. I thought it was like
A
the old
picture
days.
of what? A picture of what, Aaron? That the point is consent. That's the point. You didn't take the photo with consent, so you definitely didn't have permission.
What do you mean? I got consent from Gino to send the photo.
Wait, I
What do you
forget
want
the
from
clip.
me?
I forget the clip. Did Gino say, "Hell yeah, brother, send it"?
No, he said, okay.
That's okay. Well, that's still not good.
Yeah.
Gino should have said, "Actually, Aaron, that's a crime."
The damage report says it wasn't that it was a misdemeanor. It was that the deal he made didn't get him on the registry. Well, he's still not sentenced, so maybe we don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe not. If not, he's fucking lucked out. This motherfucker has stumbled his way into the fucking most like fortuitous run with the law I've ever seen. Like Rekieta got it worse than him.
Oh,
and all Rekieta did was sprinkle his daughter's hair with cocaine. Who cares?
That has to be. I mean, there's clips of Rekieta like shitting on the judge, and like someone told the cops Rekieta had cocaine, so it's possible that like, yeah, him. Like, okay, you did commit a sex crime, but because you snitched, you just have to pay $50. But I'm really hoping. I don't know if he's getting sent to jail, but something other than jail. I'm hoping they're making him do something that he's just going to pretend he's not doing on his show.
Yeah.
Where you would go, look at the fucking right, and it's not like that. You can't send a text.
Oh,
I
really?
always
God
thought,
damn.
like,
Hold on. Lucas put a link in the chat, or in the show chat. He says that he already violated terms.
Go ahead.
All right, let me point something out. It wasn't RP meeting raped. I get you get that because YouTube terms and service. Revenge porn would never happen. But again, let me make this clear one last time that Gino was right. When I said if April doesn't realize that living in a guest house while she tries to steal the fucking husband of a dopey cunt named Kayla who's shutting her mouth because she just wants to...
What a fucking bitch. Lucas, you're going to have to explain to me how this is violating his conditions. I don't know his conditions.
No, I mean he's shitting on the victim.
Okay.
Kayla's. So I have to assume.
Let's Gino
if you're
though. That's why he's leaving. He's like getting out of there while Gino's shitting on Kayla.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
is Gino repeating what Aaron said, or can Aaron just not be on screen for talking about Kayla?
Might be about a restraining order thing. He can't talk about her, period. Ah, I see. That's why he's like ducking.
money and the kids are being abused, and she doesn't realize this is her bottom. She wasn't hit hard enough, implying she was never hit, which she wasn't, because April's a cunt who lied about being hit to an actual victim of being hit by a man. Gino's right about a lot of stuff. So again, no one was revenge porn. Ask Stacy. Kayla's a stupid cunt. April's a fucking lying, manipulative whore who lied about being beaten to a woman who actually was. And Kevin better pay you for
Oh,
this.
she never said she was beaten. She said she got squeezed. It's different.
Yeah, she got a good old squeeze. It's
Wait,
not,
no, I
it's
thought there
perfectly
was a thing-
harmless.
I thought there was a thing where like it was it was Aaron definitely beat his wife before April, and for April he headbutted her. I thought
Yeah,
I
and
could have
squeezed
sworn
her.
that was a thing.
And like squeezed her like a python.
Yeah, so you're right, Johnny.
All right.
This because he's a piece of fucking shit. What a
He's
I can't say
laughing.
it. I'm in Midtown.
You made him laugh. You made him laugh.
Yeah, and I'm right. By the way, no one ever said, "Hey, April." I've never laid my hands on a woman or Kevin. Same thing. And even when Kevin made me spit in his wife's mouth while we were fucking, Keanu. But the point is that I never said hit April, but I was right about April. She lied, and fucking any woman in that situation that.
Well, I mean, how long? Hold on, how long is he gone for? So this is like 15 minutes in. It's like another like 2 minutes.
It's
And why Chino's
Oh, we got a dono. $2 from Mike Hunt says
Oh,
wearing
shit.
suspenders was life changing for me. Good for you. bud.
Thank you, Mike Hunt.
I'm looking at its tiny pee-pee.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I like wearing suspenders with a suit. That's mainly where I wear suspenders.
I'm jealous. I've never tried suspenders, but I feel like, well, actually, I feel like if I go to suspenders, that's just permission to get more fat. That's what I'm worried about.
No, it all depends on how you wear them. I mean, they are good for if you're like a robust human being. They're great.
Yeah.
They're better than belts. But like,
Yeah.
if you got like a nice tailored suit, got the right height, got some suspenders, dude, you feel like fucking James Bond walking around.
I'll keep that in mind.
Dissemination was like you spread it to a bunch of people. It's the definition of disseminate, which is share publicly, which is not what I did, but that's not how the
That's
law
literally what you did. You were very public about the sharing.
Your boy didn't do so bad now, did he?
works in Minnesota. So
Fucking Aaron.
ignorance is not an excuse. Let's take the law out of it completely. Let's all be very honest. You can have my back, or you can think I'm, whatever. But it's a fuckboy thing to do.
Why does he make that sound so gay?
It's Aaron.
Well, because fuckboy implies you get girls, but also you're a piece of shit. His girl just got fucked, and then he abused another girl. He's not even a fuckboy.
Oh, that's right.
He's a fucked boy.
That's why it feels dirty. It's still like it's a humble brag.
It really is.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's why he named his current girlfriend Slam Piece.
Wait, he has a girlfriend now?
Yeah, she looks like a fucking porker.
And he
Not even
calls
that
her a
she's fat.
slam piece.
She got a face that look like a pig. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Not about the
imagine-
weight, about the facial structure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Aaron's turning me into a feminist. Imagine you're a woman and your best option is Aaron. Oh my god.
At that point, just become a lesbian. Got better options.
It's a shitty fuckboy thing to do, is what it is.
It's a shitty big penis man thing to do.
It's a
Sorry.
shitty giant balls and dick and I fuck all the bitches thing to do. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, my
Guys,
bad.
My penis is so huge, it just ends up in so many pussies. I lose track. You know how it is. Oh wait, I guess this is more of a me thing.
Dude, look at the
My crown of thorns.
You know, a common thread with lil cows is that you never really think about. All lil cows, every time you pause the video, it's gonna be a great face.
Yeah.
He's so sad.
Oh, this one, if you put him in like old timey clothes, it could like make him like a ship captain, or zoom out to his hands, like
Oh,
have
yeah.
him do that like that tool they use on maps, but like
The
the
compass?
shadows in the background imply his crew is about to kill him.
I see Aaron and I see, that American Gothic, that photo of like the weird old guy with the pitchfork and his plain wife beside him. That's what I see when I see Aaron.
Except the wife is hot
American
and
Gothic?
there's another guy's cum on her
Yeah.
face.
The old lady in the American Gothic's got a forehead that's like this fucking tall.
You know, it's not like, you know, if you want to call it another win for the toe, you can go ahead and call it another win for the toe. I don't.
That's your phrase. That's your phrase. You can't say that. You can't. Oh, it's another thing for the. You can't say that ironically. That's your thing.
Guys, if you want to say my balls and dick are huge, and
you
would
can say
love me to
that.
fuck your
I'm not
wife,
saying
that's
that,
up
but you
to
can say that.
All I wanted to do was go on record and say I did this fuckboy shitty thing. It was.
We all know. Shut up. Jesus, fuck.
He's got like 6 hours to fill. Till, give him a break. Give him a break.
Can take some
He doesn't
Adderall
do
and
a
read
shorter
book.
show then. Oh my god.
It's retarded. It's something that a fucking kid does. It's so goddamn stupid, and I'm sorry. And I am. I'm very sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop lying, Aaron. Stop lying, you fuck.
Probably more sorry than I could be in front of a microphone, because everything in front of a microphone is very, very performative, naturally. I'm very sorry. Excuse me.
No, you know what? I think you could manage. You could make it its own separate video, and you could be like, I should never have shared a photo of a naked woman without her permission, like it was cool or a brag. I should not have done that. That was evil. I'm sorry.
Would it have been better if you did it as like a stick figure? If you like draw it out?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
That I did what I did. Because it's, you know, I want to kick my own ass for doing something so fucking stupid. So, again, I'm just thankful that the way this deal worked out, there's, you know, outside of the $50 out of my pocket, my life's not going to change. I can carry on. I can do the things I want to do. And, you know, this was basically, hey, don't fucking do anything like this again. And I appreciate it. Everybody's been very easy to work with. I have nothing but positive things to say about.
Aaron, you're not working with anybody. You're a fucking not charge of the state, but like the state is the one doing all this shit. You just go in, nod a bunch of times. Your lawyer charges you a fucking shitload, and then you get fucking pled guilty. You didn't work with
I pray he fucks up during probation. I pray.
Well, I mean, if that video is any indication, he's definitely gonna have a bumpy time.
About everybody involved in it. I have nothing but positives to say about prosecutors, judges. My defense attorney. I fucking love the guy. You know, my defense attorney.
Why did you have a defense attorney? You just pled guilty. It feels like you could have done that without spending all that money.
No, I mean, it makes sense that he thought there's a way out of this. And the defense attorney is like, yeah, sure. And then they get a little way into it. And the defense attorney is like, no, you need to plead guilty.
Yeah. You get 5 seconds. You get 5 seconds into a clip. And then it's, sorry, buddy, but you're going to have to plead guilty right now.
Look, I'm sorry, but you literally you committed to the crime on camera to thousands of people. I'm not a wizard.
You might as well have said, look at me. I, Aaron Imholt, sending a nude photo to a friend of mine without permission. My God. Not so bad, eh? Am I right?
The damage report says, well, he's working with the state in terms of him being a snitch on 3 other cases. That's true.
Attorney did a killer fucking job. And, you know, he had May of 2024, a year ago, I get to look back at it now. I get to admit what I did. I'm not that kind of person anymore. I don't like it when people say, I shouldn't say that was a different
Wait,
person.
hold on. I'm not that kind of person anymore.
That was like 9
did
months
it
ago.
less than a year ago.
Yeah. I've had a long road. I've changed a lot the last 7.5 months. I'm not that person anymore that just share naked pictures all willy-nilly while live on stream. To everyone watching.
So what if yesterday I raped a woman? If that's in the past, guys, it's in the past. I'm a
I
changed
don't own
man.
a time machine. What do you want from me?
But it was a version of me that was very downgraded from who I am now. I'm very glad that I get to say, hey, I did that. I don't identify with the way that person was anymore, so it feels good to look back at that, say what I did, and then evaluate who I am now. So,
Oh my God, you are not a
Take
very
it how you
serious
will.
person, Aaron. He's not a very serious person.
If you're upset, I mean, I'll do therapy for some people. If you're upset about this, if you think I somehow got away with something, I'm sorry. This is
Aaron, you absolutely did get away with this shit. I mean, good on you. Fuck the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this should require any kind of like sex offender registration or anything like that. But you
No.
definitely should have got a worse slap on the wrist than $50.
Yeah.
But then again, like I
should've-
said, there has not been a sentencing yet, so he could get like a couple grand fee tacked on in a couple of weeks.
He should never be allowed to eat cum again.
Well, that's a given.
our whole thing was, hey,
And he's at Taken.
no felony, no felony, and we'll take, whatever it is. And it turned out to be $50. And I sat across from my attorney today, and I'll let you in.
I know he's lying. Watch his face.
He's speaking?
Well, but watch his face after he says it.
No felony, and we'll take, whatever it is. And it turned out to be $50. And I sat across from my attorney today, and I'll let.
See the self-soothing shit and the looking down. $50. It was $50.
Right.
I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a cool radio guy. Like Anthony Cumia.
Guys, I'm like the new Cumia.
I
I'll go
would
to
be
prom
more-
with a 16-year-old.
Well, he did groom his girlfriend April. They met during a high school field trip.
Oh, yeah, we gotta kill Aaron.
I think she
Wait,
was like,
what?
yes. They didn't start dating until like a few years after they had seen each other, but she met him at the radio station
On a field
when she
trip.
was like, on like a field trip. She was like 18
When she was
or
7
maybe
years
19.
old.
She was 7 years old. No, I didn't know that, Hal. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
This fucking creep.
So he's a bit of a. He waited like a few years.
That doesn't make it better, honestly.
He was in his early
he's-
20s, but you're right.
He's like the Joker, but he doesn't have the balls to kill people, and that's the worst kind of bad guy.
Right? At least if he killed
you're
her
not
kid, we'd
allowed
all be
to
like,
kill
well, he still has some balls.
Yeah, he went through with it.
I'll let you in a little bit. I sat across from my attorney today, and I said, I'm only going to get one chance to ask you this because we're going the direction we're going. And I said, if we take this all the way, Keanu and Gino aren't coming. They're not getting served. And I
Wait,
said,
no,
if we take
what?
this all the way, can we win? And he goes, we can. He said, we can win.
He's just talking shit about fucking Gino.
This is
Yeah.
the person who he sent the porn to Gino.
Yep.
Of course, Gino would get served.
Well,
Why would
they refuse to be served because it's the out of state thing. I think there's like a little more like they don't have to do it if they don't really want because of the severity of the case. So I don't know exactly, but they just basically said we're not going. No matter what they fucking say, we're not going.
Okay.
So, and I think they didn't push it because they knew they were gonna try to do a plea deal with him. So it's like, why press on these people when we're probably just gonna let them plea out?
Right. Yeah.
Without Gino and Keanu, we can win. And he did. He said, Aaron, it's $50. And there was something about that. You don't have to go through this anymore. It can be over. It can be done with. You can move on. And, you know, the other, like I said, I can cleanse my soul of this. I can finally say, yes.
Aaron, you'd have to have a soul first, you fuckface.
Does he normally use religious language?
I think he's trying to make himself a artificial redemption arc. And it's just going to drive him further down the lolcow path. It's weird. Johnny, you know, I co-hosted a show with this guy once.
Oh, how did that go? I imagine you had to carry it.
Yeah, I was the only one making jokes. At fucking 6 in the goddamn morning.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So, wait, first thing in the morning is you're listening to Aaron go like, yeah, I get a bunch of pussy. I'm the coolest guy around. What
Well, he
are you up
wasn't
to?
that Aaron yet. Like, he was still trying to be like normal radio guy Aaron. Yes, Mike Hunt, you'll definitely get Maniac before Super Killer.
Hell yeah.
Super Killer's
Get the Maniac
release.
on Indiegogo.
The Super
Yeah.
Killer's release date is Kingdom Come.
Oh, Johnny, I believe you just released. Oh, he's drinking. Sorry. He just released like an outline of the next few issues, right?
Yeah, I basically, for like season 1, I have a like summary of what happens if you're interested in reading it.
Hell yeah.
That's in the updates. I read it, and I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what happened. You know, wasn't guilty of a felony. I wasn't, so I was never going to plead to that. We would have gone all the way if they wouldn't have dropped the felony, absolutely. But fair is fair. I believe that justice was served. 1,000.
Aaron, the court system isn't about justice. It's about retribution. And as far as we've heard from everything you've told us, there's been none. So I'm wondering where's the butt? Maybe this is all there is to it. Maybe he's just gonna get $50 fine and have a misdemeanor on his record. But where's the butt? Like, there's always a butt with this guy.
No, I think this is just Aaron stretching out his apology video into a full, like, how long is this segment? Like 10 minutes? He's just filling for time.
He went live today during ROTC like he could fucking take him.
Well, he thinks that. He actually probably thinks that. Because the thing about Aaron...
He definitely does. He thinks he's a great radio guy.
Yeah. What's crazy about Aaron is he can warp reality and because, okay, many people can warp reality, but Aaron, he incorporates it as the truth almost instantly.
Yeah, he's delusional like a crazy woman.
Yeah.
That's why he eats cum. He's supposed to be a woman. Guys, we cracked the case.
No, this is exactly what, this is like a different level of autogynephilia. No, he doesn't want to just be fucked like a woman. He wants to ruin people's lives like a woman.
Yeah.
If he was born 10 years later, he'd be trans.
All right, we're going to skip ahead a little bit here.
A public figure. You're allowed to hate this. You're allowed to love it. You're allowed to think it's shitty. You're allowed to think it's great. That is totally fine. I'm just telling you how it impacts me. I'm just telling you how I feel about the whole thing. I feel good about the whole thing. I'm so glad that I finally...
I feel good about the whole thing.
Don't have to dump...
Feels great about, being charged with a misdemeanor sex crime. It's totally fine with it. It feels great. Feels great being known across the internet as a revenge pornographer and a cuck. Feels great. This fucking guy.
Dummy up. I'd be like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I mean, if none of the, I mean, this, in about 6 weeks, I'll be able to say a little more, but like for what this really was, for what the real motivation behind this was, I think this probably could have been handled with an I'm sorry. But, you know, emotions get involved, I suppose. Hey, like I said, I've been more than willing to admit what I did from day one. And now we got that chance. And we got that chance.
You said you didn't do it, Aaron. For months. You denied.
Yeah.
You could have just said, we're not going to talk about that, okay?
Okay, so I didn't do it to, okay, I'm sorry, to, we didn't need a court case, guys. You could have just asked me to say I'm sorry. It's just...
And he almost did that, like, in just this video, is go from point A to point C.
Yeah. This guy's a fucking mess.
Can you imagine this guy, like, 500 years ago being a part of, like, the aristocracy or something?
Oh,
and then you're like, yeah, you're great, boss. Yeah.
He does have a Habsburg forehead.
We got the chance to do that today. I was very happy about it. Just an amazing deal. I mean, they were playing hardball for a long time, and then finally, just one day, the fucking
I was
dam
convicted.
broke and the floodwaters.
Aaron, they do that to everybody. It's just a scare tactic. Why are you acting like you accomplished anything? Jesus.
Came in and we got I mean, I gotta say, this is more than what I wanted. I'm more than happy with this.
More than what you wanted? The fuck does that mean?
You should only be happy with not guilty, huge misunderstanding. Anything else is like, no, you're like a bad guy.
Wow, this guy's a retard.
Yeah, he didn't even go with the like, I'm being persecuted angle.
That would have been funny,
Right?
honestly. Like, they are being so mean. They are charging me $50 for sending a picture.
That's true. But I mean, like, normally that's where the cope goes.
Yeah.
If it, like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just a sweet, little, cute little boy. I just wanted to do my own radio show.
He might have like a friend who's a cop or something, so he can't do that angle if he wants favors.
Friend is a cop. You mean someone he's an informant for?
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, he definitely thinks he's friends with the police.
The boys in blue love me. Woo!
Yep.
I eat their cum. Blue lives matter.
There's something fundamentally wrong with that guy. I just thought it was
Yeah.
a dweeb. And like, I'm fine with dweebs. I like dweebs. They're cool.
Yeah,
This
I
guy's
mean, look at
fucked
me.
in the head. I noticed a few weeks ago that he unfollowed me finally on Twitter. And I was like, yay! I win!
He's a masochist.
Dude. Well, guys, hit that like button on your way out. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's going to be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you guys there. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for suffering through this awful voice. Should be better by tomorrow, I'm sure.
All right. Goodbye,
See you guys later.
RFK.
Oh my God.
Bye, guys.
More like RF gay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Adios, crackers.